Van Diesel with Fast and the Furious is like that guy at the party when everybody is partied out. He's like, "Come on, guys, one more." And it's like, I gotta go to work in the morning.
You're not tired of drinking?
You
One
keep you keep
more.
sending shots. You keep sending shots over here, dog. You know this peer pressure is making me get a DUI before I go home. I'm ready to go home.
All right, we're gonna hit the IHOP. We're gonna get some. We're gonna refuel. We're gonna go back out there and
Yeah,
party again. Like, bro,
yeah, we're gonna go out and party. We're gonna go to the after party, There ain't enough time in the day for this, dog. The sun is about to come up. Can
I
we
need
please go
water.
What
home?
else can Fast and Furious do? Because they already went into space.
That's
Yeah, they went.
Um,
Yeah, exactly, bro.
that's probably next.
what
Who is
else
next?
can even be accomplished with that? But I mean, they always seem to surprise us, so we just gonna keep our mouth shut and just wait for the next one.
Or
And
they
another one, Callie, DJ Callie.
and
And
another.
another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, long time no see, man. We appreciate y'all. Welcome to the Just Acting Up Show, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy Joffrey in the building. It's been a long man. We was at Comic Palooza, and then we just took a good on break, didn't we, y'all?
Yes, we did.
Mm.
Yes, we did. Got to shake off the rust. Shake out the rust.
Check out the rush. You're right about that, man. Man, shout out to our boy Chris. He was taking care of family matters. I was gonna break out to the whole song, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save y'all ears. Some yeah, I'm gonna just save your ears from not singing the family members. No, sorry.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? But yeah, we got a great show for y'all today. We have a great guest for y'all today. Mike and Tashay, how y'all doing?
Go ahead, Tashay. Ladies first.
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here. You know, it's always a joy to be here with Mike, James, and Chris on the show. So I'm excited, ready to give y'all all of these great topics that we have lined up for y'all today.
Mm-hmm. And I'm doing fine, quite well. Thank you, sir.
That's what,
Just enjoying this thing called life.
that's what I'm talking about, man. It's gonna be a great show. Glad we enjoying life back in the saddle, back in on the show. Like I said, it's been a long time, but we got some great talking for y'all. We're gonna talk about you getting your bad little kids ready for school. We gotta, be careful with PG-13 or PG. No, PG-13 is you can't cuss a little bit. Like I said, I'm a little bit rusty. But we're gonna talk about all that more on the Just Acting Show and some breaking news and the T app. Your business just might be out there. All that more, Just Acting Up Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, like Mike said, we're a little bit rusty, coming off Comic Palooza. But let's go ahead and let's try it. We want you to like
Share.
Follow and subscribe.
and don't forget to comment. Man, what that was that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We did out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was
We
great.
that was
On the road to how many subscribers? 1,000. We're
A
trying to get
thousand.
to 1,000 subscribers. We're trying to get there. Help us help you. You enjoy the show? Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to comment.
Don't forget. Man,
Mhm.
see, we're not that rusty. What?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. So let's
Get
go.
it in while it's hot.
Yeah, man, because it's been hot here in
Because if
Houston
we
too.
get on Patreon, we're going to start charging, boy. $5, $10, $20, $30,
Start
maybe
charging
40.
charging for real, man.
For real, for real.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the show. Like I said earlier, we trying to get you ready and your badass kids ready for school. That's right.
Mhm.
School is right around the corner. I was just talking to my daughter about getting her clothes ready and shoes and supplies and everything. If y'all can take advantage of those events where they say, come on down here and get these school supplies, do it. Because
Yep.
I ain't trying to spend all the extra money on these supplies that they be doodling in and everything and writing and
Mhm.
passing notes and everything and making air. Do kids still make paper airplanes?
No, James,
No, not
they
really.
don't make no paper
They don't make
airplane.
the little footballs and thump it like
No,
that.
they don't do
No,
footballs. They don't do pencil break. They don't write the S's. They don't do none of that.
What's wrong with this
no
generation?
letters, nothing like that. They be on
Mm,
their cell phone.
they be on their cell phones, James.
Man,
They gonna send you an airplane on your cell phone.
Yeah, they send you an
man,
emoji airplane on your cell phone, James. There you go.
man. I
They
don't know what.
sending real
Mm,
digital airplanes. They'll have to make one.
Man, no dog. Aubrey, what do you do for fun? You always on your phone? What you do for fun? Do you play pencil break? Huh? You draw? Okay, see, okay, so my baby girl does draw. At least that there's hope for him.
I'm creative.
You're creative, yes, you are, dear. But
Hmm.
there's hope for him yet.
I know that's right.
That's right. She says she's creative. She ain't destructive like us. Our parents used to work so hard to get those pencils, and we just be playing pencil break.
Mm-hmm.
I used to
Wait,
hate that game because somebody would always hit my finger on accident, but on purpose.
But that's two. That's two. If they bow hit you, oh, okay. So I owe two more. Bow.
the face expression we used to make.
Yeah, the faces we used to make, and it would be always that one kid that pencil that wood had to be made from the strongest wood in Middle Earth,
Yeah, like Thor's hammer or something like that.
like Thor's hammer.
You got Mjolnir in your pencil. And
Bro walk around the school with the
pause.
strongest pencil.
Pause.
He holding it up in the air.
He'll have that
Cooking
one pencil
challenge.
in his pocket, like, hey, this the one.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro,
and you got bite marks all over it.
good
So you
Lord.
can see if it can withstand the pressure.
Yeah, man, the eraser all dirty and you chewed off of it. Like, how your pencils stand the test of time and all raggedy? But
Y'all
yeah,
know it wasn't a lot of girls that was playing pencil break. It was always you bad boys that was playing pencil break. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We doodled on our
yeah.
paper and stuff like that, but we wasn't playing pencil break. But
Hmm.
we watched. It was fun to
Yeah,
watch.
you right. Y'all was doodling or writing them love notes or whatever. And boy,
Hmm.
y'all taking me back right now. To you, what music? Drop down with the arrow. This is what I want to write to you during third period or whatever. Like, man, just thinking about boy,
I
God,
remember like not writing from like FROM. I would put the number four with an
for
R and an N
yup. Boy,
from
we fold
the
the
number
paper
two
all
for two.
yeah, fold the paper all different to the note and pass it around like that's for you,
Yes. Also,
boy.
like what I was doing when I wrote it, what song I was thinking about, and all
Mm,
that kind of crap.
boy, I'm telling you, just being in the middle class, get your work done. Boy, I tell you, boy, that's what's wrong with this generation. They don't know.
Or when you know you got a fresh fit on and it's runway time,
Yeah.
you got to get up, sharpen that pencil. You know you got some
Oh,
shoes,
oh
man.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm looking fresh, boy.
yeah,
Everybody got to see this today. Let me go
do
and
do the
sharpen my
pose
pencil.
with the backpack on.
That
This
was like
first
the
day of
one
school.
thing everybody would do. Like, watch, he better get up to go shop in his pistol.
Look, we got him. Look what he got him.
Look what he got on. Look what he got on. Look what he got on.
Boy got him
He
pro
trying to walk
wings.
all slow and
That boy
cool.
got them pro wings. Hey man, shout out to man. I'm saying your name on here, Ashley. Yeah, it was a boy named Ashley. He hated. I had some Deion Sanders, and them Deion Sanders, they wasn't real. They was pro wings. And oh boy, I was like, man, boy got them, man, that boy got them Deons. And Ashley Mahon saying your name. Bro looked at the wings at the back of my shoes. It was all day long. And I was
Mm,
hiding too because I had some jeans that was covering up the wings.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah, I had lots of pro wings too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody thought they was K Swiss. I tried to fake it. I had to wear jeans so they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Then my homeboy said, "What type of cake Swiss are these?" And he moved the pants leg. Said, "Why I say pros?" I said, "Don't worry about them, man. Don't worry about it." I call them
Yeah,
this ain't
man.
what you think they is. That's what I call them. This ain't what you think they
Yeah,
is. But
it
yeah,
happened to me too. I had on some Shacks.
see, man, look, nice, good quality shoe was
Shaq was not out
affordable,
there pumping.
affordable
Shaq
price.
was in that Shaq. If you was wearing
They
some
looked
Shaqs
like
back
some mini
then,
Jordans, but they were Shaqs. And
boy, them
on the Shaq,
Shaqs,
he got the ball and he's like up in the air.
yeah,
Yeah,
They
up
was
in
like,
the
"What's
air,
wrong with
boy.
Jordan?"
Yeah, them ain't no, damn, them some Shaqs.
can't have nothing nice, bro. Now they laugh at you. Now I got to fight to defend
I had some
myself.
British Nikes that looked like some Jordans too. I really got clowned for them because they looked like Jordans.
I
Like,
had some British Knights in high school, man. They clown me for them. I'm like, bro, these British
bro.
Knights go hard.
Now y'all think
But
this is
look, if
nice?
you go a little bit before us, British Nikes was like the stuff. And
Boy,
then
I tell
like
you.
maybe our generation or so, we was like, man, fuck them British
Man,
Nikes.
fuck them British Knights. Because you from Britain. They're Britain. Britain called them clock in the tea.
Man, tell you, boy, them kids are ruthless, boy. Kids are
Man, that's some.
ruthless.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Hey,
Anyway,
bro,
childhood
I tried
trauma.
to play basketball in them British Nikes. They didn't have no grip on the bottom.
oh boy,
Man,
boy.
them British Knights I
Sliding in
had
the
was zebra stripes. Everybody clowned me for them. I'm like, man, I'm finna sport these British Knights. Crazy.
Man, let me tell you, boy.
never do that again.
Memories
Mm-mm.
of my childhood, boy. But yeah, man, parents, y'all get ready for your students. I mean, students, your kids going back to school.
Hmm.
Get the supplies ready. For those who can help out or doing the back to school specials, we appreciate y'all. And before the school year start, we definitely will have a moment where we pray for the kids to have a safe and prosperous school year as well, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, man, boy, I tell you, y'all taking me back with everything that used to go wrong back in the day. So the T app has been breached. Oh my goodness.
Ho ho
Yeah.
ho.
Your business
Oh,
is put out there on
oh,
Front
oh.
Street. Now,
Okay.
man,
So
as
let's first get into what
Mike
the T app
ah,
is.
Mike sent us to
well,
laugh.
okay. So just a quick breakdown of the T app. All right. So the T app is officially known as T dating advice. It's for women focusing a dating app that allows users to anonymously, basically not knowing who that person is. I can't pronounce the word that much is early in the morning.
Anonymous. I got Mike. It's
Anonymous,
anonymous.
anonymous, anonymous,
Bam.
anonymous, yeah, anonymous. Share their information about men that their dating interests or interested into dating, and
Mm.
basically it's a function like Yeep. So if you go to a restaurant and like a lounge or something like a club, you take pictures of the food and critique the service. So in other words, they're doing that with the dating app. So if someone used to date that person, they can put that person, like rate that person, their picture, how was the experience, what went wrong, yada yada yada. So that's a new thing now, and it's called the T dating app that gives women advice, and it's just for women. It's not for men. Can't log on. It's just for women.
Yep.
So it
I don't
gives
know who made
women.
the app, but I love you.
Okay, but here's the thing: it
I've
then
never
got
heard
breached.
nothing like this before, y'all. I mean, me being a woman, I should probably know what the T app is, but not really because I'm not dating. But just to like be aware what's going on, I did not know anything about this T app, and it sounds like it's pretty cool for women.
It's
But
pretty not.
tell us
It's
what this
not.
breach is, Mr. Mike. Tell us
It's
what
not cool.
happened.
So hackers done leaked 13,000 user photos and IDs from the T app designed as women's safe space. So basically, in so many words, if you signed up, they got your information. So basically, if you're gonna expose us, we're gonna find out who you are.
Oh,
It's so many ways of saying it. So it got breached. And it hadn't even been out for a week. And it's already stirring up a lot of controversy. Uh,
well, look,
problem.
I blame Elon. Elon did it.
Boy.
I blame you women. How y'all gonna rate us like
Like
like a
restaurant.
restaurant,
Oh, this a 5-star meal right here.
like a grocery store or like a tire service. All right,
Yeah.
I get this man right here a
Oh,
2.5.
oh, he don't pay
What?
for. He didn't pay for being my
He didn't pay for
homegirls.
this. He didn't pay for that. Then he was lying, saying he wasn't talking to other girls. He every time when we talked on the phone, he said he had to go take a shower, and I wouldn't hear from him till the next
And
day. And all this,
he ain't got no car. He
he
wear a
ain't got
hair.
no car.
He wear a
He
They
got
have
baby
hairpiece.
they would have
mama
like a
problems.
picture and like details about the person and like a rating.
I think that's how it
Oh
go.
wow.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that's in other words. It's like Yeet.
yeah.
If you go on your map and be like, I want to go to this restaurant. Well, they have the Yeet app to rate it to see
Mm.
if it's a
Oh,
good
the
restaurant or
oh the Yelp
whatever.
app. Yeah, the Yelp. Yeah,
The Yelp, I
Mhm.
call it Yeet, my bad.
yeah.
Yelp,
Yelp.
yeah, the
Yelp.
Yelp
You know
app.
it's
So
the
it's like
L
a
in
Yelp.
there, right? It's the L.
Hey, you know what? I told you in the beginning of this podcast that Houston ISD has failed me so many times, and
Yeah,
I'm
Yelp.
picking up the pieces as we go.
Yeah, he's learning as he go. The Yelp app.
I'm
But yeah,
learning as I go.
yeah,
And
Yelp.
I also haven't drunk my pre-workout and I need to go to the gym. So holler at me later.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, dating safety app has been exposed to actually 72,000 users' images. So
Ooh, boy.
Hmm. So what has been exposed is the pictures and the ratings of the guys that were in the app.
but
So
no,
now they know what they're rated as.
that too, and who posted it? It's on 4chan. And I didn't even know
Ooh.
4chan was a thing anymore. So they posted all of the pictures of the women that are on the app and their identity on 4chan.
Oh,
72,000 people.
they have to be stopped.
He wear a hairpiece. He got roaches in his car. His
He ain't
dog.
got all his teeth.
He ain't got all his teeth.
He got little hands.
He got a little hand.
He got little hands. He can't do nothing with them.
Yeah, yeah, he got baby mama problems. He
he
stayed
got
home with his mama.
yeah. He ain't got no car.
He
Or
broke.
he got to reach outside of his car door to open up his car door.
Yeah,
He rolled the window.
them ain't his
Boy,
real muscles.
no.
They ain't, yeah.
He was wearing a girdle. Like,
He
boy,
got a
y'all.
toupee.
He's
Yeah,
snoring in his sleep. Yeah,
He got some hair enhancements.
yeah,
yeah, he a
It
mama's
was all
boy.
over my pillow. See, look.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Boy. About to be
Dang,
some
that is crazy. I mean,
terrible
but
news.
if you look at it, that's a pretty cool app for women to have to like forewarn other women about guys. I guess I'm not dating, so I don't know. But for this breach to happen after 1 week of having the app
not even a
and
week, just a couple of
with
days.
the breach sharing the women that's on the app and what they said along with the pictures and everything, this sounds like this was a manly breach.
Oh, of
Oh, of
course.
course, of
And
course,
and and trust me,
of course.
someone as of now is working on an app for the same way for men. Watch and see what I tell you.
They
It's
gonna make a
coming.
whole. They about
Y'all
to make a
gonna let
whole.
us have nothing, huh? We can't have nothing.
Boy, about to make a whole Tubi movie off of this.
Y'all, we can't have nothing. Women, we
If
can't have nothing for
that's
ourselves,
one
can we?
thing that the Barbie movie has taught me. The rise of the men, the Patreons.
Boy, I tell you, boy, this is something else, man.
One thing you
So,
cannot do is mention men in the Barbie movie because
mm,
I don't know.
Have you seen the Barbie movie?
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot like this. All the Kens rose up against the Barbies.
oh boy, they
I'm
they
not
gonna.
finna play with you
I'm
today.
saying they gonna make this movie. They gonna make it into a movie, but they gonna be a Tubi version. They're gonna be the Tubi
Oh
version. Watch.
man.
Let's move on to
Oh goodness.
our
The
final
T app.
the T app,
The rise and the fall
the
of the
rise
T
and
Of
app.
the
fall of
T
the
app.
T app.
It's gonna be a coffee app that's gonna come right next
Yeah,
week.
watch.
Y'all
So
got
Beer.
to come up.
talk
Y'all had to
Beer.
come up with something because women we did like create like this. Well, I'm not gonna say we created the tea, but we kind of used tea as like something that is juicy gossip and stuff like that. So I mean that's probably why they call it the tea app. But so man, what do y'all use when y'all talking about gossip or something like you Mike, if you about to call James and you about to tell him some gossip. Like what is the key words that y'all use when y'all about to like, bro, we say we got some tea. I got
There
some
you
tea to
go,
tell
just
you.
like that. Man, I gotta tell you, that's exactly how it is.
Man, I
That's
gotta
So
tell
y'all
exactly
you.
need
how
to
it is.
call y'all app.
Man, I gotta tell
Man, I
you,
gotta
Al.
tell you, app.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Oh,
Man, man, I
that's
got
it.
man, I gotta
Heard
tell
it
you, Al.
here on the Just Acting Up show.
Yep.
Right. Man, I
Tell you.
gotta tell you something. It's an app. Watch,
Man,
you see what I
I
tell
gotta
you.
tell you. We can tell you we're gonna make it to the Tubi movie. Don't watch, we're gonna
Tell
get
you,
some.
tell you, somebody gonna take that. They gonna take that. That's
They
cool.
gonna take it, but tell them I said it first, so they better run me the money and the
That's right.
coins
You
behind it.
heard it here.
Right
Man,
here.
I gotta tell you, app is now launching for men only.
Mm-mm-mm.
By
Goodness
men for
gracious.
men. And we're gonna have to guess what we're gonna have to do. We got to breach our app too, because we're not fit to play that. Y'all ain't gonna breach our app and then be having your own successful app. That's
Oh,
not fair.
It's the Barbie
oh,
movie all over again.
oh, gee. We gonna
Um,
well, man, it's just been everybody putting your business out on Front Street. Man, the made me a meme. The ex-astronomer CEO, Andy Byron, to sue Coldplay over viral kiss cam controversy. Look, sir,
hmm.
ain't nobody tell you. Well, I
Well, here, hold up. Okay, hold up. Let me take this stance real quick. First of all, homie, if you are out doing what you're doing, hey, I ain't the one to judge no man, no woman.
hey,
That's your business,
that's
whatever,
business.
whatever. But why, if you're out and you know you're wrong, you're doing wrong, why would you go to a concert with
Yes.
all them people who you may run into? Who knows? And obviously, they had some good seats because one thing about them kiss cams that I reckon they catch people in the front or maybe in the middle or maybe it looked like they had some great seats for them to be singled out. And you cannot blame Coldplay for that. You
Mm-mm.
can't.
You can't.
You
Well, I
can't.
mean, actually, it wasn't the fact. And no, first let's go into the nitty gritty of this thing. First off, nobody would have knew that y'all was guilty, but y'all act guilty. Y'all act like it was something going on wrong, and so that's why it was blew up so much. Because I mean, he over here hiding, and she like, it looked wrong. So that firstly is what kind of got a lot of attention because they was like, hold on, wait, the way he just moved out the scene, out the off the screen, something's not right about this picture, right? Now, secondly, they don't have no control over who gonna be shown on the kiss cam, right? Nobody really know who gonna be shown on the kiss cam.
Mm.
So you can't really sue Coldplay for that because I'm pretty sure when you came to the concert, somewhere on there it says, hey, there may be a little something, where it says if you're shown, because we do this for advertising and this and that, if you're shown, you might be signing your right over to being included in, the kiss cam.
But it's a camera. I went to a concert not too long ago in April. It was Kendrick Lamar. Great concert. They didn't have no kiss cam, of course, but they had people videotaping his crew or whatever. Bro, if you on the camera, you're on the camera. It's like
Right.
they don't have no control over what you're doing is not their problem. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you're on camera. So if someone sees you and they go, that's not his wife,
Mhm.
that's your problem.
That is your
That is
problem.
Yep.
not the artist's problem.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not.
your
Yeah.
problem.
In the words of Coldplay, you certainly were looking quite lost. That's one of their songs. I'm
Hmm.
sorry.
Bro,
That's
and
one of their
they
songs. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
but when
That's
he
one of their song
said he's
titles.
like, whoa, look at this couple. Oh, where did they go? Oh,
Yeah.
they probably was doing an affair or something.
Yeah.
Not knowing
Mhm.
that that was actually an affair, but it was like you said to Shay, it was your body language.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm certainly
But
sure.
look, when they seen them duck off, maybe the camera should just swoop to somewhere else, but they
Mhm.
stayed there.
They
They
I would
stayed
have
stayed
there.
there
stayed
for a
right
minute
there.
and
Mhm.
instigated the situation. Now they did
Mhm.
do that.
Mhm. I'm pretty
They
sure.
did do that.
That man say.
Yep. And I'm
And she was
oh, this
like,
was spare change on the floor. Spare change, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure when you saw your wife, you certainly were singing a different hymn for
That
the
man,
weekend.
that
That's
man
another
wait,
song for
did
get
y'all
Coldplay.
see the
that
That's another
message
song
that
man.
the
for
wife
Coldplay.
put out?
Sorry.
Did y'all see the message that the wife put out?
Oh, I didn't see what message
Oh, the
wife put out.
wife. I didn't. I saw she took her name, her last name off of Facebook. Well, his
Oh,
last
wait,
name.
Mike, you got to pull it up real quick. You got to put up the message that the wife put
What the wife said.
out. Baby, all I
Damn.
know is she went in and she was like, I'm about to take everything that this man have because what happened is not right. And she was like, I don't have no remorse. I'm not fit to go for no pity parties. I'm not fit to go for no pleasing, no crowd pleasing and no caring about him and his feelings and the company and this and this and that. She was like, I'm about to handle this strategically. And yeah, he's gonna definitely feel the pain and the hurt in the situation that he has publicly.
But you know what? I have to agree with her on that. Hey,
Yes.
not just only him. Hey, get your part. Handle your business. But for that I'm going after the company too. You're
Yeah.
part of his CEO because you know
Mm-hmm.
why? They knew about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They knew
So
about it. That
so
lady that was next to that person, she was covering her face, and they all knew about it because they
mm-hmm.
all work in the company together. So it was like that was a thing. And you gotta imagine, man, just imagine you walk inside his business and everybody like, hello, how you doing? Oh, isn't that the wife? They hugging the wife and then not knowing this man is cheating with this woman right here, and y'all all smiling in her face. Oh yeah.
So every last one of you were definitely in trouble. That's another song from Coldplay. I'm sorry. His wife was definitely singing
James with the punch.
his. I mean, that weekend, I'm pretty sure his wife was definitely singing a different hymn for the
And
weekend.
then
That's another
I'm
song right
pretty
there.
sure she received a lot of screenshots and people, because the internet is ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
They find you quicker than we found.
I don't know how true it is, but they found the daughter, and I
They
think
found them people quick. Do you hear
yeah, they
me? The
found
very next day, they was already showing the wife removing his last name. So it didn't take long
It didn't
for
take
them to
long.
find out who he was, who the
Nope.
cheating woman was, and who the wife was.
And they tried to tell him, "Don't panic." No, I'm
And you
sorry.
know what? In the
Coldplay
Coldplay.
need
words,
to pay Mr. James over here.
they
I'm
need to play. Hey, James, you are a true Coldplay because I don't know not one song, but I do know one song for this situation. Shout out to the great Johnny Taylor. Everything's out in the open, and there's nothing left to hide.
Man, Coldplay is cold, man. Like the pun intended. I mean every pun intended. 'Cause Coldplay, yeah, yeah. I mean every pun intended for that because that's a cold situation right there.
Bro,
Cold.
Mike, unless we go
Huh.
the Shaggy route, it wasn't me. I'm just gonna be on the
Oh,
camera.
that
It
was
wasn't
him.
me.
Yeah,
He,
because when that camera came up across him, he
he was
certainly
like,
did. He certainly did turn yellow. All right. Coldplay,
hey,
their records do. I'm sorry, the title to their songs do it. I'm sorry.
he gonna hit that old uncle. You gonna believe me or your lying eyes? He gonna hit that. He gonna
Oh
hit that
man.
uncle
Crazy.
status. That uncle
It's
that got like
crazy.
five,
Oh,
six
boy.
aunties that bring you around. Who is this? It's your aunt. And then
Mm-mm.
the next one, who is that? That's your
Mm-mm.
aunt.
I'm pretty
That
sure.
was crazy. But I mean, they have kids together. They
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, they definitely will. She definitely will fix you. Okay, that's all right. All right, sorry. That's. I'm sorry,
Coldplay need to cut you a check, dog.
but
they really do. They
they
really do.
James know every Coldplay song. I have not listened to Coldplay
they
now once.
jamming, bro. Like I want to go to, and we'll finish the segment off. I want to go to Sleep Theory's upcoming concert in the Woodlands because Sleep Theory is a band is I can't think of the guy's name, but bro, like some rock music. I'm like, yeah, let's turn it up, turn it up.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a little Coldplay. You gotta listen to different kind of genres. But
Yeah, nah,
the
it's
way you know
everything
these
wrong
songs
with
by
Cole.
heart, I'm
Mm-mm.
I'm intrigued. I'm like, what?
No, Touche, everything is wrong with Coldplay. If you are cheating and you ain't supposed to be somewhere with somebody,
They got the
don't go to
titles.
no Coldplay concert.
They got the
If
titles for real.
Coldplay don't sue us. I'm just seeing with my
Yeah,
eyes.
look. That
Look,
Y'all
they do this at the basketball games too. They do it
don't
at the
bring your
games
ass to
too.
the basketball games.
They do. They be having the kiss cam going around the basketball games. Like if you go to the Rockets game, you sitting down and you like they be having it going around. Don't get caught kissing at the
Go
Rockets game
go
because yes,
straight to the
no.
room. Get straight to the point. All of that hanging out and all that. No, no, no.
get the
Go
seat.
to the room.
Yeah, go to the room or get the seat behind them.
Go to seat behind or something. Today, y'all will be in the nosebleed. I don't care how much money you got. You're gonna be all the way up there. Cause people all the way up there don't get no kiss cams. They don't get
No,
none of
no,
that.
they nah. Our camera won't go so far.
that camera, that
Camera
camera
go
can go so far.
get all of them in the sky box and everything.
In the sky,
I
nuh-uh.
I mean that is some audacity to be cheating and be right in the front row.
Yeah,
That is that is
you
you
right
bold,
there.
bro.
That's bold.
I bet you that the man who shot that camera kiss can't work for Maury. Maury
For
Povey.
real.
You ain't
Yeah.
Hey, he was looking for him in the crowd when he had ducked down. He was looking like,
that camera.
where the
That
camera? He
boy
looked to the
needed a
camera like,
portal.
dang, where did he go?
He needed Doctor Strange.
Get out here,
Y'all
nigga.
crazy for real. But moving on, let's get into the Actors Empowerment Summit.
The Actors Empowerment Summit. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I myself and many other Houstonians went out there last year to Chi-Town, Chicago, and we had a grand old swell old time. What is the Actors Empowerment, you say? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's about meeting some casting directors, other actors, and it's about meeting some acting agencies, all in one little mix as we come there to empower each other because we just need that in our life. There's sometimes being an actor or being an actor, being an actress, somebody of the arts, where you just feel like oh, this is a lot. I don't get the answers to this, the answer to that. Where should I go? Who should I meet? Who I need to talk to? Well, come on down to Actors Empowerment Summit, and there is a link to it as well that where you can make your purchase, so that way you get some answers. You need to revitalize. You need to get that energy back, and you definitely get your energy back at the Actors Empowerment Summit as a
Mhm.
testimony from myself. When I walked in that building last year, I was only signed to, I think, one or two agencies at that time. Now I am signed to a total of five, possibly six or seven before the year's over with. You want to know why? Because they gave me the energy to show that I can do this. I'm capable of
Mhm.
doing this. I can learn, sharpen my skills, be in the room with the people who know the answers that can sharpen the iron that I need sharpened, which is the tools that I need to get better in my art and
Mhm.
craft. So yeah, Actors Empowerment Summit. You don't want to miss it. Trust me. You really want to be there if you're an actor. That was great. I like that right there.
You did that.
I did that.
You did
That
that.
yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, that was nice. But yeah, all right, for
Yeah,
real,
but
y'all.
people need to also understand that this Actor Summit is not just for starting and inspiring actors. It is for also established actors as well. We are all in the same spot when it comes
Mm,
to audition. When a job comes out, we're all auditioning right next to each other. So, it doesn't mean that you can't gain some kind of knowledge that maybe you didn't know just because you're already established. Like it's open to everyone.
all creatives. All creatives,
Hmm.
people that just want to come through and check it out. Trust me, from people that work in front of the camera to behind the camera, you
Hmm.
definitely want to be in that building to learn and grow and network and meet others because you just never know. You might be in the area and you might just be inspired by somebody who has a story. We all been in that boat before. People who
Hmm.
said that, like, man, I'm never gonna get picked for this show. They get picked for that show. Get the tools necessary. You just never know. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Trust me, definitely worth it. And we had a time. We had a ball. It was about like I think almost 10 of us from Houston that went.
Hmm.
All of us came back with something. In the words of Denzel Washington, I'm leaving here with something, and you definitely will.
Yes.
Nice.
So yes, please, um, don't beat
If
us
you
there.
in the
Meet
Chicago
us
area.
there. Meet us at the summit in
Mhm.
September. The dates are the 5th, 6th, and the 7th of September. And again, it's in Chicago. Um, and we would love to have a big group of people come to the summit with us. So don't meet us there. Beat
Meet
us
us
there.
there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Critics Corner, where we talk about breaking news, talk about some shows here and there. But before we start this part of the show off, congratulations, pat on the back to everybody that was a part of this movie that is coming out called Ick. Man, uh, we've been waiting for this movie to come out for quite some time. We're getting ready to go see it soon. We wanted to go see it like all together, but because our schedules might see it individually. But the great thing about this is that there's some familiar faces from the city of H Town, Texas, that's in there. Kedrick Brown is in it as well, I
Mhm.
believe. Shout out to Travis Dunn, who is also on it. You probably see a few more people from the backgrounders in it, like Tashay and myself. So I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be a great one. Pretty much a small town is ran over by a ick substance that looks very nasty, very gnarly. You don't want to mess that stuff.
Mhm.
And the townspeople are pretty much there is a dance that's getting ready to take place, and the people in here are incredibly stupid from what from what I've seen, and they're asking questions like, "Can we still let our kids go to the dance party, to homecoming?" No, you shouldn't. There's an evil substance out there that's going to kill you or take over your body. I don't know the full story on it, but we definitely going to go check it out and see it. But you have people
Mhm.
such as Brandon Roth that's in it. I want to pronounce his last name correctly. Hope I did. I want Superman to punch me in the face. You also have Deborah Wilson from Mad TV and many
Mhm.
other actors and actresses, very familiar faces that's going to be in that film as well. So
Yeah.
there are special showings that's going on.
Mhm.
If you look at the Ick trailer on YouTube, it'll show the actual website where you can go and purchase your tickets, or I think you can go. It's in select theaters. So if
Yeah.
you look up if you look up the Ick trailer on YouTube, I believe it shows where you can purchase those tickets for it. So
Mhm.
yeah, check it
And
out.
I think they're showing at the AMC theaters,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think they're going to be showing for a long time. So you want to
yeah,
go ahead and get those tickets while they're there and while they're last, because I believe they were showing it for like a weekend, I believe.
I believe so.
Like
Yeah.
maybe like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday kind of deal, or something like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday type of deal. So
Hmm.
yeah, please go get your tickets. You may see some familiar faces. And oh, let me piggyback off Mr. James what he said about Brandon Roth. Mr. Brandon Roth was Superman. So y'all definitely want to go see this movie. It have some really big names attached to it. And it was such a pleasure to be in the same facility as everyone that was there. This is a really big film. They already released it overseas in Europe, and it did really well in Europe. So now they're bringing it here to the States. So let's just support it.
And I also add that it was filmed here in Texas too,
Mm-hmm.
which is Texas about to get that real big incentive coming. So
Mm-hmm.
celebrities and the stars are coming out to the Lone Star State. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, most definitely. And it was so nice too. Brandon
Mm-hmm.
was great. Deborah Wilson. I told her that me and my siblings grew up watching her from Mad TV, and she pulled me in close, gave me a hug, and she said, "Oh, my sweet bald headed black baby child," and gave me a hug. She was very sweet and funny.
Deborah Wilson is the GOAT. She
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 is.
Yeah.
is been she's been in almost over 100 video game
Yeah,
voiceovers.
she killed it,
So
bro.
she is the GOAT. She's in every video game that you done played, at least she's in there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, all of them was a delight to work with. So yeah, shout out to Deborah Wilson and everybody else from the cast and crew that worked hard here in Texas to bring that
Yeah.
film to light. So I'm really enjoying it. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And
They did a lot of their filming in Spring and Conroe area.
hmm
Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
shout out to Spring and the Conroe area for hosting this wonderful film.
high school and everything. And
Yeah.
in other news, Happy Gilmore 2 is out there on Netflix right now for your viewing pleasure. I haven't watched it yet, but I definitely will when I get a chance to. I think it was somebody I actually met from the Actors Empowerment Summit that from last year who said he was in Happy Gilmore. Um,
Mm,
I probably could have had a chance to be in it, but it was for background, and I didn't want to be in background. I wanted to actually have like an actual role for that's Adam Sandler, bro. Come on, man, get me
hmm.
in there, bro. So
He is one of my favorite. I
yeah,
loved him in Happy Gilmore one. I mean, he is so hilarious. Like he's one of those people that's funny without even trying to be funny. So
man.
I'm excited to see Happy Gilmore too. Um, what are some of your favorite Adam Sandler movies,
Ooh,
James?
besides Happy Gilmore and R.I.P. to Chubbs, Carl Weathers,
Yes.
the alligator. Big Daddy was a good one. Billy
Mm,
Madison, Waterboy, Click was a really good one.
mm-hmm.
Uncut Gems. I think Rain Over Me. I think was another. I probably could get that wrong, but he has some. Adam Sandler, he's the GOAT. And he shows some of his acting skills over the years too. Dude is
Yes,
he's
yes.
going. He's going.
Everybody know him from Waterboy. That's like one of his
Oh, come on.
big ones, right?
Wedding
Like,
Singer,
Little Nicky,
Little
that's my
yeah.
Nicky,
favorite one. Little
Little
Nicky.
Nicky,
Hmm.
Wedding Singer. Come on, bro. He was just killing
Oh,
it.
the wedding singer. You right. That was
Yeah.
oh, that's let me tell y'all something. Adam Sandler is one of the ghosts too. He is really, really amazing when it comes to the movies that he's put out and
Yeah.
allowing us to be able to enjoy his work
Mm,
and being able to come out with Happy Gilmore too. I didn't even think it was gonna be done for real. I didn't think they was gonna do a Happy Gilmore too because it's been so long since the first one came out.
it
But
has
I'm
been.
excited. I'm ready to see it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go and see Happy Gilmore. Well, watch it from Netflix in the comforts of your own home. So
Hmm.
get your popcorn and your good drink ready. And in other news, Eyes of Wakanda is coming out this year in August, I believe, where we just love Black Panther. We love Black Panther. We love our T'Challa, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman all the time. I'm gonna stop right there before I cry. Think about this dude that I never met, but he was such an inspiring on everybody. As Wakanda is a cartoon, and they got some very noticeable characters, voiceover work that's gonna be a part of As Wakanda, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. So sign me up. Anything Black Panther, sign me up, bro. That's Marvel
Yeah.
right there. And that so Wakanda forever.
Yes, yes, yes. And especially with, being able to do a spin-off for the kids where they
Mm-hmm.
can go and watch it in cartoon form. Um, like when you have a franchise that is growing,
Mm-hmm.
like Wakanda franchise is growing. Like, we went from one to two, then we got the cartoon, and there's other little things that's coming from it as well. So I just want to continue to see that whole Wakanda franchise grow. And I'm excited about the show. And let's promote this show to some of our young Black children so they can have representation and see us doing great things.
Mhm. I agree. I agree. Whew, man, it's been rough in the entertainment business because these are people that we looked up to, admired, um, I mean, imitated once in a point in our lifetime. Uh,
Hmm.
we look to others that are on our TV screen sometimes to be heroes because it just they just touch ourselves a certain part in our life with the art that they do, and we have to acknowledge them for who they are. Connie Francis there's another one that not too many people has been highlighting. So Connie Francis, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and Hulk Hogan all died within 1 week. Ooh, man, it's been rough. It's been rough.
Yeah.
So um, all of them has very crazy great fan base. So you never know when it's your time. You never know when God's gonna call you home, man. So we try to treasure the moments and times we have with our family and friends. So seeing something like that, and we know people, yes, people do die every day that's not of a celebrity status, but sometimes and not discrediting anybody who is not of the celebrity status that has passed away. They made their mark and made history as well. And so we give hearts and prayers out to them as well too. But when you see it out there on the open platform, you really ask yourself, man, what is going on in this world, or what is it that I'm doing that I can make this world better? Because, like I said, we're all
Hmm.
here on borrowed time. So, sending hearts and prayers out to the family, friends, and loved ones of all those individuals. We thank all of you for what you've done. in this world. You definitely made your mark and your impression on us. Sending hearts and prayers to you. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for everything you've done. Thank you from Just Acting Up Show.
Thank you. That was nicely said.
And something else coming out on Netflix is Wednesday, season 2. Man, Jenna Ortega is a beast as an actress. She's a beast in Wednesday. I actually sat down and watched it, and they already got the green flag on. There will be a season 3 already. So I'm like, dang. I kind of wish I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna be in the Scream franchise going forward. 'Cause I think that I don't know. I can't remember. I think she pulled out for filming issues, for scheduling issues. But we love her from Wednesday. Everybody was doing that dance. We did the dance at Kampalooza that first year. That Wednesday
We
dance,
did.
she was getting it. I was up there getting it down and everything. So yeah, Wednesday. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Her dry self.
Mm-hmm.
She is terrifying. The way she,
Right?
I
but
never
yeah,
seen the first one, but I want to watch that one.
it
Uh,
was yeah.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
really good. It was really. I think they said more the Adams family gonna be in season 2, but we'll see how it goes. But it was really good. Speaking of really good and fans, hopefully we can rejoice. Mortal Kombat 2 trailer is
Mhm.
breaking records from the views. We've heard that they've been getting Avengers level scream and excitement from the showings already for it. So Mortal Kombat 2, come on, y'all. Don't look.
Yes.
No, did anybody? I like Mortal Kombat 1. Nobody
I
didn't like it. It was
I
it.
Yes, I
it
liked it.
I
it,
liked it.
the one that came out a couple years ago. I liked it. It was a few things I felt like they could have did differently, but I felt like the flow of everything, like the fights and everything. I'm like, okay, bet. When it got to the fights, I'm like, oh, let's go.
I think
Yeah,
the pandemic really messed that rollout up.
yeah,
And because
Mm-hmm.
remember that went straight to HBO Max. It
right,
didn't even
Yeah.
go into the theaters. That's what I was thinking this one was going to do, but obviously not.
right. Nah, they're
But
like, nah, put it out
They
there.
no,
learned
no,
from
no,
their
no, no, no,
mistakes.
no, 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 no. They was like, y'all good, y'all
Yeah,
good, y'all
yeah,
can go up there and go watch it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It did come out
And
during
that's
that
that's
pandemic.
that's
Yeah.
good too because I'm sorry, James, I didn't mean
Go
to
ahead,
cut you
go
off.
ahead, go ahead.
Um, I really liked the ending of it. The ending of Mortal Kombat 1 was my favorite
Yeah,
part of the movie. Um, and I like the way that they depict going to go get the fighters.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I really like that. I
yeah.
liked how they came across the fighters, how they chose the fighters, how they were chosen, and like how it showed them their transition from being fighters,
Hmm.
or being just regular people to being part of Mortal Kombat. So I'm
Yeah,
excited to see number two,
yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Let's just be honest. Sub Zero and Scorpion really carried that movie.
Boy,
Sorry.
man, did man
They
tell me.
carried that movie. I'm gonna keep it
Mm,
real with you. They carried that movie from the beginning all the way to
Mm-hmm.
the end. They
yeah,
carried that movie.
they
They
did.
really did.
They did. Kano did it too. Kano was hilarious.
Kano was
Mm.
hilarious. I will give Kano that.
Yeah,
They picked a real good Kano.
yeah,
This Johnny Cage, like that's gonna be the star, of course, because they got the right person to
yeah.
play Johnny Cage. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
I agree. So I'm looking forward to it and to see, man, boy, I'm like, boy, that very, very first Mortal Kombat that came out, bro. Come on now. That one right there, as cheesy parts they
I'm,
have in it, still top tier.
I'm I'm hoping we can see more women in this one.
Yeah, that too. Because it's
I'm
some
hoping
good.
we can see more women in this one because the women in Mortal Kombat are fierce.
They
So
are.
like, bring us some of that fierceness
Yeah, I wouldn't
to
fight them.
Mortal Kombat 2.
I,
Women with the T app on their phone in Mortal Kombat.
he said clock it.
We're gonna rate
Like,
it.
Oh man. Speaking of y'all silly man. Speaking of more cheers, which people are starting to get people making that skeptical, they've been skeptical. But Power Origins, they already got a 16, 18 episode arc already coming out already that they're working on. And the guy who already played as Kanan and Raising Kanan is reprising his role through that series. So this is pretty much right around the time before the very first Power that we installment came out. This is like Ghost and Tommy's story when they're on the rise to who we know them to become. Um, I'm
Hmm.
they just keep on
I'm not a. I don't know. I just don't want it to be dragged out.
right with 18
Yeah.
episodes. Yeah, that's a lot of
Yeah, that's a lot. Like that's a lot. Like honestly, one little good solid season could sum up it all. Because we
Hmm.
ultimately knows what's going to end up happening. I would
Yeah.
like to see the continuation with Tommy still out there. Tyreek is still out there. Just a continuation of that story. There's a rumor saying they might bring Ghost back. How they gonna bring Ghost back? Don't know.
Hmm.
maybe make a cameo appearance in Origins
Maybe
when
he
when
comes
they
back
get
in
up.
a dream.
Maybe he comes back
I don't
through
know.
a Ouija board.
He come in.
Look, ghost
Tariq,
of ghost.
Tariq, I told you last. Didn't I tell you?
I
Didn't I tell you?
told you, nigga.
Didn't I tell
I
you?
told you, nigga. I told you what was gonna happen, nigga. You ain't listen to me. Fade to black.
He gonna fade the black.
He gonna fade to black. I
But
told
look,
you,
that's
nigga.
funny. That's really funny. But okay, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like, dang, Power really went. Power is really sticking in there. Like they really figuring
Yeah,
out how to come up with new episodes, new angles.
yeah,
Like they really is. They doing the thing right.
yeah.
But
They
for
are.
them to go back to the origin,
Mm-hmm.
this fall under like they took a page out of the Lion King's book. How the Lion King went back
Yeah,
to
Star
Oh yeah,
Wars. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
like
they they.
everybody's like, okay, well, let's tell the story before the story, which is pretty cool. Um, if you think about it, because
Mm,
there may have been some questions that people had about how Ghost even got with Tommy, like how that dynamic even started. If that's what they're hitting
Yeah.
on,
mm,
then it could definitely be a really
And
good
how he
show.
got with Tasha. Because I'm not
mm.
gonna
Hmm.
lie, Raising Canaan is good.
Yeah.
Raising Canaan is good. I had to get caught up on Raising Canaan, but I love that show. I think I like that show more than I like Power
The
Book
original.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, book
The
two.
original one
Over.
is always the GOAT, but
Oh yeah,
Raising Canaan is good, bro.
yeah. I got to binge
Like
watch
how
that.
many spin-offs did they have? It was like,
Let me see. After Power, you had Power, the original, Power Book Two, Power Book Force, Raising Canaan, and they about to have Power Origins, and then I think they're gonna finish off the arc with Tommy with Tyreek because they've ended it off on a cliffhanger. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have probably I think six total of the Power universe. Probably one more after this. I don't know, but
Lorenz Tate was supposed to get his own power.
that's what I was thinking. Lorenz Tate supposed to show that side of the political side. Ooh, his
mm.
character dirty. Boy, they gonna be some dirty.
They all just dirty.
I
They
mean,
all
they
dirty.
taking a note out of Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious, like, look, we gonna do this thing to the max,
You got one more.
and one more, right? And the Power is definitely doing the same thing, but it's with episodes, and that's different because
Mm-hmm.
you get people to watching, what 7, 8 episodes? How many episodes per? It's like what 7 or 8 episodes.
Usually it's 10, but they doing a lot with this one. So
Hey,
But that's what I'm saying, like,
Van Diesel with Fast and the Furious is like that guy at the party when everybody is partied out. He's like, "Come on, guys, one more." And it's like, "Come on, I gotta go to work in the morning."
you're not tired of drinking?
You
One
keep you keep
more.
sending shots. You keep sending shots over here, dog. This peer pressure is making me get a DUI before I go home. I'm ready to go home.
All right, we're gonna hit the IHOP. We're gonna get some. We're gonna refuel. We're gonna go back out there and
Yeah,
party again. Like, bro,
yeah, we're gonna go out and party. We're gonna go to the after party. To the after party. There ain't enough time in the day for this, dog. The sun is about to come up. Can
I
we
need
please go
water.
what
home?
else can Fast and Furious do? Because they already went into space.
That's
Yeah, they went.
Um,
Yeah, exactly, bro.
that's probably
what
next.
like what
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 is
else
next?
can even be accomplished with that? But I mean, they always seem to surprise us, so we're just gonna keep our mouth shut and just wait for the next one.
Well, they
And another one, Callie,
and,
DJ Callie.
And
another one,
another one.
and another one. Oh my gosh, man. And also Fantastic Four is out. I'm getting ready to go see that as well. I've been
Me too.
hearing great reviews about it.
Mm-hmm.
No spoilers. I'm trying to
Of course.
avoid social media like the plague right now, even though my eyes probably already have seen what I've probably already synced. But like I said, no spoilers. Marvel. I'm glad that Kevin Feige and the group at Marvel has taken a step back to right the ship and get things going in the right direction. It can happen. It can happen. You get hungry eyed and you said put this out there and that and then who is he and she and everything. But they right the ship and I'm ready to go see Fantastic Four. The Marvel's first family. Jack Kirby, and Stanley, you're up there above. Thank you, gentlemen, and everybody above that was part of your team to bring out this for us over the years. So yeah, Fantastic Four. Looking forward to
Yeah.
and see Galactus done right.
I'm gonna check it out to do. I'm checking it out today myself, me and the fam. But I don't know. Coming in here with very skeptical eyes. I'm just sorry. Marvel has let me down like a toy soldier. They let me down like a toy soldier. So many times, boy. I tell you, it's a head scratcher. So I want to see something. But they said it was pretty good though.
Well, we gonna hope that you're not let down this time, Mr. Tolliver. Okay, we gonna hope
I hope
that
I
when
ain't
you and
let
your
down.
family go see Fantastic Four, that y'all are
They gonna be the
definitely
ones to say it.
entertained.
Oh yeah, they gonna be the ones to say it, man. Go once again, man. We used to know Marvel back then and whatever, but like I said, coming in here with a good. So I'm being very optimistic, but I am excited to see it too at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great guest coming up. The doctor is in the house. Dr. Audette Player is going to join us for our spotlight interview. So don't go nowhere. This is Just Acting Up Show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have a very special guest here on the Just Acting Up Show. We have to call her Doctor. I love that. I love that. That is beautiful. She is also a host of AGNU TV. Actors Got Next Up from Player One Productions. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, please, for Dr. Audette
Player. Thank you very much for having me. That's a wonderful introduction. You're too kind. You're too kind. You could just call me Audette, and yes, I'm a doctor. But listen,
see, that's what you know. Black people.
Education field, you got to go all the way to the top if you want to make some money. All the way to the top, So yeah. But I'm Audette. Just call me Audette. Yep.
I know that's right, but I had to because I'm like, you don't hear that enough with us, and so I just love hearing that, and you worked hard for that too as well. So
I know you worked very hard for it.
Come on now, come on.
Yeah, so you deserve to be called. You deserve to be called doctor.
Yeah, because I was gonna say to start off this conversation, I was gonna say. Audette, please tell us how good God is to you. Let's start off with that first. Like, how good
God is to me? I'll be here all day. So you got all day? I don't know. Like, I can't even answer. If I had 1,000 tongues, I couldn't praise him enough. So he's everything to me. So that's a door that I don't really want to go down right now. Because I will literally be here and then we'll just go all the way into testimony. And we'll go all the way and then I'm just going to get in the word and then I'm just going to start doing, and we're going to get so far off track. Everybody on your live going to get saved and and then we're just going to start a healing ministry. Everything going to go. Everything going to go if I go there. So we just going to stay with God is very good. Worthy to be praised and will forever, ever sit on the throne.
Amen. And amen again.
Absolute kingdom citizen. Yeah.
Hey, we need that good word sometimes. Hey, look, a lot of us need it, especially what's going on in the world today. So, I had to ask that question. So, starting off, tell us exactly where are you from and what's so great about your hometown?
I'm from the A. I'm born and raised in Atlanta. You can't tell.
You're originally from Atlanta.
Yeah, my brother. I'm born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Like I'm born in Atlanta, Georgia, raised in College Park, but born in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, I'm native to Atlanta. So, and what's so great about my hometown is that I I don't even know where to begin with that, really, because we have so many great things that come out of our city, from civil rights activists such as Martin Luther King and John Lewis, and from civil rights activists to the new Hollywood, the new, the Mecca, as they would say. And the great thing about my city, they raised us here because I think we had such a strong civil rights leadership. They raised us to believe that there is nothing in the world that you couldn't do. And I don't care, like, for everything that we did, they applauded us, they clapped for us, they supported us. If it was test day, it was a whole thing. Like, they were partying about, you can do it and don't fall asleep. And it was like that for everything. And anything that they can do, we can do better. And they instilled it into us. So that's why you have so many millionaires. I think we have over 11,000 millionaires here in Atlanta, the city of Atlanta, not even talking about the outer perimeter of Atlanta. So because they told us and they taught us and they showed us how to get there, and they taught us about working together and building together and connecting together and networking together, and that you're stronger together. And it just when you're born and raised from Atlanta, you are a different you're a different breed. You just usually are a different breed of person, because you just have this confidence that says you can do anything. And so, yeah, that's what's great about my city.
I love that.
Yeah. And Southern hospitality as well. Southern hospitality as well. We're definitely big on Southern hospitality, respecting our elders and speaking when you enter the room, and please and thank you, and, helping your neighbor. And, so I am a true Southern Belle. Mm-hmm.
That's speak poet.
That's shout out to the A, from the H to the A. And here is to Shay. Hey.
Hi, to Shay. How are you?
Y'all see how I did it? So take us back before actors got up next. What was Dr. Player doing?
Well, AGNU TV stands for Actors Got Next Up. And prior to this, I was in education. And so I technically, I'm still in education. I have not walked away from Atlanta Public Schools. So let me just say that disclosure statement for next week and my office is not there. So let me just say that. I have not fully walked away from Atlanta Public Schools. I am a coordinator for Atlanta Public Schools, a career tech coordinator. And so prior to that, I was in education, of course, teaching. I've also taught colleges, master programs, grad school, professor at Concordia University. And so I'm all things education. And so I've always wanted to, I'll just go back. I've always wanted to act. I always, even from a very, very young age, I wanted to act. I knew at the age of maybe 7 or 8, because I would watch these films and I would watch these movies such as Five Heartbeats and things like that. And I would know every line. I would know everybody's line. I would know their facial expression. I would know how they said it. Like, you can tell me a line off something right now, 9 times out of 10, I know the movie. Like, I thought I was a theater kid. I wanted to act. However, my parents would not allow me to go that route. They wanted me to, for the lack of a better term, do something more realistic. Let me just say it that way. Because they felt like actors were starving artists. They didn't want me chasing some dream. They wanted me to land hard. I have you in Banneker High School, which at that time was the National School of Excellence. And it's like, we're going to put you in the best schools. You're going to go to college. And I'm like, well, can I major in drama? They're like, no, you can minor in drama, but no, you have to be psychology, lawyer, educator, something along those lines, because we have to make sure that you land with your feet under you. And so I put my dreams to the back burner, and I gave my parents what they want. And so not only did I give them what they wanted, I rose to the top of it. So once I reached the top of, you can't go any higher. Like, there's nothing higher than a doctorate, So it's like, okay, I gave you what you want to the max. Okay, then I kind of start going around the corner, acting. First thing I did, I landed the role. I came in to be someone's understudy, and they say, you're no one's understudy. And they literally wrote me into a play that had been written for 12 years and created me a part on the spot and named that character and wrote me an entire script surrounding it. And everybody's in this theater like, who is she? Where have you been? Where did you train? Where did you? And it was like, I've been in school, and it just was something that was naturally innate in me, and that is now coming to full fruition. So, mhm.
Nice.
Working
Nice.
That is
hard, man.
amazing.
Nice. I
Yeah.
always like to talk to people that's in like educators, teachers,
Hmm.
coaches, because my son, he's 14
Okay.
and he's in middle school right now,
Hmm.
and he's about to be in the eighth grade this coming year, and then after that,
Okay.
high school. So,
Hmm.
like, is it hard to motivate kids nowadays to
To do
want
what?
some
To do
to
what?
just, I mean, just learn to excel? And I mean, cause my son, he wants to be an editor, and that's his
Okay.
thing. Like,
Okay.
computers is his thing. I can't
Hmm.
speak for all the other kids. I know in this
Hmm.
circle, they
Hmm.
all on the same kind of, level. But,
Hmm.
when I talk to the coaches and the teachers and counselors, they all say it's so hard now to get
Hmm.
them to be motivated to even to do any, to do something that they would like to do outside of
Hmm.
school or even doing school.
I can honestly say I don't have that experience. And so when I think that though I feel like I was supposed to be doing something else with my life, or I wanted to go in another direction of my life, I feel like I'm also gifted in where I'm at.
Right.
So as an educator for years, I've always had the ability to reach students. I don't care what level they were on. And my background was special education. So dealing with students from mild to moderate disabilities, from the ones that are interrelated in the regular classrooms to the ones that are self-contained in isolated classrooms. And I have had the ability to reach each and every student. So I meet them where they were or meet them where they're at. Um, I was the safe space for most students. So when they want to skip class, they come to my class. They don't feel like
Mhm.
going to class. They somebody picking on them. They don't feel like they're over it for the day. They come to my class. And so, and I would give them that space, and I would give them the opportunity to be who they are. And so once you create a safe space, I learned with students, and they know that they really could trust you with their feelings, their opinions, and it's not going to leave outside of there, and you're really going to keep it real with them.
Mhm.
They'll open up and they'll do whatever you want them to do. They'll believe you when you say you can be something and you can do something. And so it's different when you don't really have that gift and you just say, oh, well, you can do this. Why are you doing that when you can do this? But when you show them the love and they reciprocate, and when they understand that you're human, because some days we don't feel like it either. So it's like, I know you don't feel like it, and neither do I. Put your earphones in and just put your head down. Don't bother nobody else, and you have the day for yourself. Mental health day, mental health
Yeah.
day. So once you give them
Cool.
that space and
Hmm.
you create and foster that safe environment, usually you can get whatever you want them to do, you can get them to do. And
And
so,
I
especially with making them believe in themselves.
and I appreciate you for that, because my son, he has ADHD.
Oh,
And
okay, yeah.
so that's a hurdle that he's been trying to overcome. And he
Uh-huh.
feels like a lot of things like I can't do it. But then he
Mm-hmm.
does it. And then he
Mm-hmm.
say I still can't do it. But then he do it. It's
Mm-hmm.
like he's defeating himself before he
Mm-hmm.
even tries. And a lot of teachers are not like,
Mm-hmm.
have that
Mm-hmm.
safe space to make him feel comfortable. Because
Well,
I know.
what he
Go
has
ahead.
to totally understand is that so I find the issue with students with ADHD or ADD, they want to be like the other students. And
Yeah.
so
Mm.
their defeatist mentality is that they're trying to be something that they're not and they're not even created to be. So when you embrace who you are and the way that you think and the way that you operate, you'll excel at whatever. I have ADHD students that are 4.0 students who soar because all you have to do is to find out the way you learn. You have to find out the way you understand it. And once you get the way you give it to the teacher, the way you receive it. And so it's a thing where, and he's young, so he's like eighth grade, so he has so much time. He hasn't even started earning Carnegie units yet. But once he gets to ninth grade and he starts to earn Carnegie units towards education in the future, he's going to see. And if he gets a good teacher, and we're going to pray and believe God that he gets a good
Oh
teacher who
yes.
can
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
help
ma'am.
him see
Yes.
who he is and
Yes.
his potential, that's why
Hmm.
he gets it. That's why
Hmm.
he'll say, "Oh, I can't do it," but then he realizes he can do it, and then, "Oh, I couldn't do this, but I can," because you absolutely can do it. Your math isn't the same as his math, and so it doesn't mean that his math is the right way. You know, it's the way of understanding that's the right way, not There's no right or wrong way to get the answer. Get the answer. However you come up with the answer, get the answer. And that's the thing that they teach us with dealing with students with special needs and special education. It is special education for a reason. We can't teach you the traditional way. And you can't have traditional teachers trying to teach special students because that is where your failure comes. You have to be a special teacher to teach special students. You can pull out of them what's in them and they can succeed. I have so many success stories. I got students that are millionaires right now. Millionaires, true millionaires from North Atlanta High School that have ADHD. They went off to do film. We have a great audio video tech program at our building. They're doing film, they're shooting movies, they're doing whatever. All they need is that cheering squad, that whole you can do it type thing. And so I'll go on and on about that too. So it's
I appreciate that. Thank
it's
you.
totally off topic, but that's my other heart too. So definitely can talk about that.
She did say she was a doctor in education, ladies and gentlemen. I love it.
Yes, she is. She did say that.
And I'm long-winded too, so you gotta cut me off because I'll just go and go and go.
No, it's okay. I appreciate that.
Well, let's go just a little bit off topic here, okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about your time in Greece because those pictures and videos look like you had such an awesome time.
Greece was amazing, absolutely amazing. It was my 45. So my husband was like, "Where do you want to go? You can go anywhere in the whole world. Where would you go? Like anywhere, just anywhere. I don't care if it's Afghanistan, anywhere." I said, if I can go anywhere in the world, I would go to Greece, but I only want to go if I could do a Santorini photo shoot. Because I just want, because when I was younger, I saw in magazines, like they don't really even have too many printed magazines, but I saw a Santorini photo shoot when I was probably like in college, possibly. I would want to do a Santorini photo shoot with a flying dress and, and that's what I want to do. And my husband made it happen. So I did go, I did do the flying dress shoot. It was amazing. I swam in the Mediterranean Sea. The people there were just beautiful. The centurions lived there. And so, the centurions are the ones that are over 100 years old. So they're on the Mediterranean diet. So everything that they eat is that was the worst part. Because Lord, I was on the diet the whole time I was there. Everything. I was like, put some salt on it. Jesus. Okay. So yeah, the Mediterranean, I see why they live 100 years because they do not live to eat. Okay. They don't live to eat. So yeah. Greek salads were amazing. Yogurt was pretty good.
Okay, y'all got salads and yogurt.
Yeah, that's about it because everything else, I'm telling you, but it was a beautiful place. The people were beautiful. It was so different, and I'm gonna say it was so different and refreshing being there because that was my first time over the pond. Now I've been to like Cozumel or Bahamas, like the little stuff, but over the pond, that was my very first time. And what I found was people there were extremely different towards me. They stared a lot at me, but it wasn't like the stares that we get in America. It was like adoration. It was like, like that. And so the people there were extremely nice. So like if you start a conversation with someone, they're likely to invite you to their home for dinner that night.
Wow.
And so stranger off the street, come to my house. I love to cook for you. And they mean it. They absolutely mean it. You can ask them a question about directions and you're going to talk to them for 30 minutes because they're just going to talk to you because they call it Greek time. So nothing is a rush for them. So if you finish paying your bill, you know how you get your bill and it's like, okay, I got my bill, I'm pay and leave. It's like, no, you got your bill, but they may come back in 30 or 40 minutes to get your money. And so in America, we're so pressed for time. It's like, hey, I gave you my ticket, like, give me my, it's like, oh no, well, we're going to bring you some fruit after you already paid. Oh, we're going to bring you some dessert. Here, take you some wine too. And just relax. Everything is Greek time. It's just different over there. It was really refreshing.
That's beautiful.
I love it. That's my happy place. That will always be my happy place.
I've seen too many horror movies to be invited to somebody's house overseas.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. But I had my bodyguard. I had my husband with me, my bodyguard, and usually, You know, my
Yeah,
husband's like 6'3" and 380.
Oh yeah,
He's you know he's yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Shut, shut,
Now
this
I'm
what
okay
shut.
it's
with
gonna
that.
yeah.
take about. You know, he
Yeah, then
always
we
likes to
coming.
say, if
Yeah,
you
we
see me
coming.
in a bear fight, help the bear. So that's what he always
Yeah.
says. Somebody help that bear. So
Oh my
yeah,
goodness! Shout out to the hubby too for being
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
yeah. That's beautiful though to give to for that as well too. I know
Hmm.
that like you said that was a trip to remember because like we were looking at it, I'm like
Yeah,
the pictures, the videos, everything,
amazing.
and
It was
that's
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. So I would say, tell us a story about the time where you. Now, did you mention this already? When you booked the lead role in a global-wide film?
Which one?
It was. Let me see. It was produced by a five-time Emmy winner for the winning the
Art
art.
Media?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Rapture movie. Oh yes, 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 yes. That was bananas. I can't believe I got that one. I literally, um, I don't know. I think because I identify so much with it and kind of knowing the times that we're in and knowing what God says about the end times, and I just kind of I can identify with what it's like to be left behind, or what that looks like for people who are confused, or people who thought that they were right with God, but realized at the end that dang, I wasn't really right. Oh, it wasn't that. Oh, His grace was so efficient that I could live the way I wanted to live, type thing.
Mhm.
And got left behind. So I could totally identify. I feel like with the script on both sides
Hmm.
and I just went in for it. And I will be honest, I think there is literally only one audition that I've been on since I dabbled back into the world of film that I had not got the role. I did not get the role for. But I was shocked. I still was shocked because it was such a great platform. But that was I got them. There was only one that I didn't get, and I wanted it so bad. It was in Philly.
Yeah,
I wanted that part so bad, but
yeah,
and then it was my first no too. So I mean, it hit so hard. It hit so
Mm.
hard. That what no feels like.
yeah.
And just realizing too that everything isn't for me. Everything isn't. Every door is not going to be for me. And
Mm,
sometimes the answer is no. So,
yeah,
but yeah.
yeah. That'd be the one for all of us as actors as well. Like, because
Mhm.
I've auditioned for Law and Order, and
Mm.
like and us being from Texas, they're like Law and Order, Law and Order, and I'm like yeah, and then I heard nothing afterwards. And when you see everybody that's been on Law and Order, you're like, man, everybody been on Law and Order
All
but
right.
me.
Yeah.
But
But
Yeah.
it's
you know what I have learned, and someone said this: every rejection is God's blessing,
yes,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
it just wasn't for you, and there's a reason why. So
Mm-hmm.
you just got to be present. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I send audition tapes. I get the submissions, and then they say, "Hey, we want you to audition." I feel good for that
Mm-hmm.
moment. I'm that character. Send it off. If I don't hear from them, I'm moving on
Yeah.
to the next one. So
submit and
Yeah.
forget, submit and forget.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but some no's do hurt, like especially when you go back and see like who actually got the part or whatever. Because sometimes we know the part that we're auditioning for, and we'll go back and we'll watch it. We'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
oh,
Mm-hmm.
I see why you gave it to them.
That part, that part, that part, that part.
hmm
Yeah, and so also too, how can I say this? Also because I truly and firmly believe that my life is not my own,
mm,
and that I'm under the direction of the Most High for everything. He knows and He sees things that I don't see, and He knows things that I don't know. And so when I think of like that project, where I was told no. To see it hit the screen and see parts that I would not have been willing to do, that I didn't even
Mm,
realize because it wasn't in the script for the audition. It was
yeah,
like,
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have wanted to do that. I don't
yeah,
think I could have
Yes.
did but He knows. And so the path is laid out before us, and we just have to trust
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nothing happens to us, everything happens for us, and then you
Yeah.
just keep going. Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
feel that way when I
I
when
agree.
when I don't get the dad roles. I'm like,
Mhm.
how dare you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally get it. I totally relate.
hmm
It's
yeah.
okay, Mike. Maybe you just meant to be the uncle.
I get those auditions too, and I don't get them. I'm an uncle in real life and a dad in real life. Like, how dare you?
Too funny.
Now we saw a few pictures of you sharing a good laugh with Sherry
Oh yeah.
Shepherd. Why do you look like cousins? Like
I don't
to
know.
me,
Everybody always says we look alike. I think she's much prettier. I tell her she's much prettier.
I was just gonna ask you, in that conversation, did she share any great advice with you? Like, how was that conversation for y'all?
I
And
mean,
did y'all feel like I'm
she
looking
always
like,
has
look
great
at
advice.
this?
Yeah, Sherry always has great advice. First of all, she is super hilarious. And if you didn't know that Sherry Shepherd's first heart is comedian, she is,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. She can say Mary had a little lamb and you just gonna bust out laughing because she's just hilarious. She has a great spirit, you know. If I have to think, she always gives great advice. The thing that I can think of the most, that stands out probably the most is, no's being a redirection and, not to take no for an answer. And if they don't give you a seat at the table, then absolutely create your own. And those things I take away from her. But I can't even remember what we was laughing about because she crazy and I'm crazy too. So we literally was probably talking about something. I have no idea. So I'll get in my element, and once I'm in my element, I'm there. So I don't even remember what we were laughing about. But whatever it was, we was cracking it up. So yeah, she's always a good time and definitely the life of the party. And everybody was coming to see Sherry, and so I'm like, go girl. But yeah, they often say we look alike.
Really? Y'all might want to go down your family tree real quick. And like, wait, where's which side of the family? Because I was like, I looking, I was like they could be really good family members, really good cousins.
I get that all the time. I've heard it so much that I don't know. I get that all the time.
Get
So
used to it
I think,
now.
like I said, though, I think I don't know. I feel like she's so much prettier. But she said, "Girl, no, it's just I got a whole team and got this and that." And I'm like, "I got a team too. What you trying to say? I know my team ain't like your team, but I'm just kidding."
I love that. Just black queens celebrating black
Oh
queens.
yeah,
Good,
yeah,
I love that.
good.
I
yeah.
love that.
She's great. So,
Now,
and then too for briefly that we were there to support Move In Day Mafia, which is an
Mm.
organization that Actors Got Next Up decided to join as far as donations and things like that. And it's a charitable organization which we decided to partner with. And so, yes, I did make an appearance there. I'm excited about the partnership, and that's like a wonderful organization. And it's God led, even with TJ Mercer, who founded it, and her and Sherry are like best buds. And um, we're definitely excited because what that is it's literally for foster care students. I mean, foster care, yeah, students that
Mm.
attend HBCUs that don't have what they need to thrive or to be successful in college. And so we forget when we're taking our kids to school and getting them all ready with the covers that they want and the different curtains that they may want and the snacks that they may need and making sure they have their toiletries and band-aids and just the little things that make a parent feel safe about having their child in a dorm. They don't have that. Literally, once they leave the foster care system, they're dropped off with whatever they have and toodles. That's it. And literally, so they're sitting there with maybe a sheet for their bed, possibly,
Mm.
and literally it looks just like that, maybe 3 or 4 outfits, but they're watching whole families move in. These kids, whole families come, granddaddy, auntie, everybody wants to take you on your first day. And so uh, it's definitely life changing. They literally went from 0% retention rate for the students in that university to 96% retention rate. So I try to be extremely true and authentic to my genuine self. And some things are just real. And sometimes people receive you better when they get the real. Oh, I can experience that. I got high flashes too. Oh yeah. I can every time I turn around, I'm sweating. That real thing people really gravitate to. Case in point with the show, the reality competition shows. Some things are scripted, but most things are off script. And so I think that's what's gotten the audience and the viewers, engaged and wanting more of the show too, is because they see the realness in it and they can identify with me. I'm
mhm.
identifiable, I'm reachable, I'm not the celebrity that you can't reach. And so, I mean, I know eventually I'm going to have to put barriers up for safety purposes, but If you message me, 9 times 10, I'm gonna message you back. If you like my post, I'm gonna say thank you for liking my post, and I'm gonna say, hey, won't you come out because it could be you, and and because it could be you. I'm just regular degular, just like you, and I'm reachable, and I want you to have that thing that I was instilled in me, that it is possible. Nothing is impossible. It's kind of like I was saying on the CBS interview with an Atlanta live show. Like nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible, and so I want people to know that this is reachable. This is in your reach. You can do this. I am a real person, and I hit the ground running, and making other people's dreams come true. So yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you. We like, and
Thank you.
we like realness, and on this show, we do try to create that atmosphere of, hey, you can just really be yourself, and
Mhm,
we just want to tap into who you are and show the
mhm,
world who you are. So
mhm.
yeah,
Okay, so actors got next. Fun competition.
Yes.
Um, so what is your personal favorite challenge on the show? Give us an example.
Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the show first, if you don't
Okay,
mind. Okay,
that's fine.
so Actors Stuff is America's first interactive competition reality show for aspiring actors. So
Hmm.
kind of like I was telling them on the CBS interview, but I don't have to go back there. Kind of like I was saying before, there is a show for every genre, from makeup to chefs to singing, dancing, and what have you. But there's never been a show for actors, and so aspiring actors. And so there's a whole world that is aligned with acting. So from the audition process to the headshots and reels that you have to talent agent scouting to, you know, uh, just all PR training. I mean, you could just go on and on and on the different things that people at home who aspire to be actors need to understand, that this is a whole thing. It is a whole thing. You can't just go and submit for an audition. You need to have headshots. You have to have reels. Some
Hmm.
headshots need to look like this. They need to look like that. You have to be able to do monologues. You have to be able to be on script, off script. You have to be able to do improv. There are so many different ranges to speak to the world of acting. And so,
Hmm.
what we've done in these television shows, we've created challenges. And so, every episode that the viewer sees will be two challenges. In each challenge, one challenge will be an acting challenge that is going to directly be something that the top 12 has learned that week. Maybe it's something that has to do with the headshots and the reels or whatnot. And then there will be every single challenge, there's going to be a commercial challenge. And that's what we call our lightning in the bottle, because every single episode, there will be a commercial done. And so not only will there be two challenges, there are going to be two top people for the week, and there's going to be two bottom people for the week. The two bottom people for the week have to face off in what we call a Star Saver Elimination Challenge, which gives them one more chance to be next up. So literally, they battle it out. The two bottom people for the week, they battle it out in some major improv thing that they have to just select randomly. And one of them goes home. And so eventually we get to our top contestants. So for season one, which is coming out now, well, season one, part one is what we call it. It is the audition process, right? So the audition process looks like American Idol had a baby with America's Next Top Model, right? So with American Idol, you see hundreds of thousands of people with all these numbers, and they just want to get in front of the judges and they want to make it to Hollywood. Well, they're not making it to Hollywood. They're making it to our top 12. The top 12 actually will be the ones that make it onto the show to do the different challenges. And I have a phenomenal team of judges or industry experts who help me to decide episode after episode who's next up and ultimately who's going to be the winner for America. So I have Jonna Nagley, who you may know, and she's an A-list celebrity acting coach. And we have Terrence Allen, who's a talent consultant, and he helps me to determine. He's giving you more of the viewer perspective, the voice of the people. He gives me more of that realness, like, and not the one go, did you remember your damn lines, quote unquote, really, because he's just, he is literally the voice of the viewer. So they're going to love Terrence. And then you have Ray Dyer, who is on, I don't know if you know the Ryan Cameron show. He's on one Ryan Cameron show. He has his own syndicated show on 1075 here in Atlanta. And then Tia Culver, who's a celebrity publicist. So with all these different genres in the entertainment industry, they come together as a PR, as an acting coach, as a media personality, and as the voice of the viewers to say, hey, yeah, they got it. Nope, they don't have it. Okay, no, yes, no, yes. Ultimately helping me to decide who's next up and who's going to be this nation's next star. So when you ask me about the favorite challenge so far, my favorite challenge has been, I think, would be the improv at the end where someone's spot got stolen in episode one and he
Ooh.
fought like I don't know what for his spot, but he lost his spot, honey. And I think that's probably I think that one was the favorite for it was wait a minute, it wasn't really favorite. It was kind of heartbreaking a little bit, but
Mm.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be the most gasping because he lost his spot after he had already won it. So he had already made the top 12 and got that spot stolen back. So I think that was probably my favorite of season one episode. I mean, season one, part one. What's left in store for season one, part two. I mean, I can't really reveal that.
Right.
So, but what I can reveal is that stay tuned and be locked in and be ready because once this thing hits, it's to the top. We're going to the top. Something's never been done before. And we did make history, but not only for the nation, but for the globe. So if nothing more, we landed history, made history, and we're definitely excited about it.
I can't wait to tune in. I
Yeah.
can't wait to tune
I
in
hope you
because
guys tune in. I pray you tune in. Yes, absolutely.
We're gonna
We
definitely tune
I've
in.
been acting since 2018, and ever
Mm-hmm.
since then, I look at movies differently with a different lens, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, they could have said that better. Oh, I like going and said that. Oh, I knew
Mm-hmm.
that was hard monologue to do. My wife hate
Mm-hmm.
going to the movies with me because I don't look at movies the same anymore.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how it is. That's how it is. It's kind of even the like I don't really watch horror movies, but like my husband was saying, it's hard to look at horror movies and be scared when you know that it's like 100 people in the room with them filming,
Yeah,
doing this and that. So
yeah,
when you come from that lens, it's just different, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
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 I
I'm
still be scared sometimes. Like, is it
You feel right.
Annabelle or
It's
what is
still
it?
scary, right?
Is it Annabelle? Is that the
Yeah.
name of it?
That's when good acting comes into play. Good
mm,
acting comes
I
into
get on
play.
my soapbox like, oh, they did that scene. I said, do you know how hard that scene is that they had to do? You know how many takes they had to do? You know how many
Mm,
angles they had to do? You know how
mm,
many,
mm,
man,
mm.
oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
I'm amazed by
Absolutely.
like underwater scenes. I guess
Mhm.
that's one thing that really amazed me because I'd be like, how is everybody underwater doing this? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, those are amazing because most of the time they're in tanks, I realize, and mostly, but then with new technology, a lot of times they won't even be underwater. It just AI makes it look like they're underwater. Special effects makes them look like they're underwater. Green screens can do a lot these days, and
mm.
um, yeah. So, but I
But it
would,
has to be some really good acting to like make it
mhm,
work when you're really not underwater to make it seem like
mhm,
you're underwater. It's like
mhm.
just trying to grasp how that is created. Like that is my thing. Mike, I understand what you're saying because I've been trying to figure out how it was all created.
Yeah.
Mike can't swim, so
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. You
come
can't
on.
swim, really?
no, ma'am, I can't. So
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
it's I blame it on our people. You know why? Because all of that throw him in the water and he'll be okay. He'll find out his way. That don't work. That that
I'm gonna
doesn't
need
work.
you to. You had a son. I'm gonna need you to learn how to swim.
He can
He
swim,
can swim.
but his old man can't swim.
Have him teach you how to swim.
Hey, when God say that's it, well, he already flooded it, but you
Have
know,
him teach you how to swim. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna
oh,
stay
Oh my
right
goodness.
here on
That's
oh
top of
my,
this
hilarious.
roof. Y'all go swim for help. Your
oh
old
my
man gonna
goodness.
be right
I
here
need
on
you to
this
take
roof.
some swimming classes or something. We are just too old for you not to be able to swim. Like,
Yeah,
can you ride a
You-
bike?
I'm okay.
Can you ride a bike?
Yeah, I can ride a bike. I can
Ride
ride
a
a
bike.
bike.
Okay. Okay, well that's good.
I
That's good.
can't roller skate, and I know Atlanta is home of roller skating,
They are.
Absolutely.
so I
Everybody
can't.
skate.
I
Yeah.
won't do that. Can't.
oh my goodness. Too hilarious. I got so much energy. Like I know you say you was an energy person, but I got even more energy when you was talking about your show and about
Yeah.
things that you
Mhm.
mentioned that everyone should know about going into this acting industry.
Hmm.
And it's the same thing that myself and others have talked about. You need to learn about how to talk to, your PR, like PR, and how to talk to people when you do these interviews, because
Hmm. Hmm.
it,
Mhm.
it's been I'm not gonna call that person out, but it's been somebody who we was trying to get on the show one time, and he was like, oh yeah, I would love to come on your show, but my PR said my publicist said I can't come on. I'm like, oh, why not? And when I told that person about how great this women's show was that he was on, he was like, "Oh, that show right there, you watched that?" He said, "Yeah." Oh, that. Well, he started cussing and he said, "Oh, it was trash." I'm like, I see why your PR said don't have a talented person, but and
Yeah.
get booked for so many things. But
Well, I'll tell you, I'll tell you from my perspective. Just acted like, okay, so in very beginning of the promo, after the rollout in the promo, it was like, okay, so we need to get a list of all of the podcasters. I want from high to low. I don't care how many. I said if they got over 50 followers, that's how low the parameter is in the world of acting. I want them to know this show was created for them. This show isn't for me. I'm very comfortable in the life that I have.
Yeah.
Like I am a doctor. I make decent money. I have a husband that makes decent money. I have a house. I take care of my mom. I have a family. This isn't for me. I'm where I'm supposed to be. It's for you. It's for the actors. It is for you. This is your platform. I did this. I sacrificed my savings, my husband's savings, and I borrowed somebody else's savings to put with my listen for you. It's for the actors. So I don't care if you had a smallest platform to the largest platform. There's no one that I'm turning down because I need everyone to know that this is for you. If you are in the world of acting, if you ever wanted to be an actor in the ages from 18 to 150, if you 150 years old and you decided that I want to go back and see if I can be an actor, then we're welcome in 150 years old. I don't care. Like I told them, all dynamics from any race, any culture, any height, any weight. We say what's next up. Hollywood doesn't dictate what's next up anymore. The land belongs to us. Therefore, we determine what's next up. We determine who's going to be next up. So I don't care how big you are. I don't care how light skinned, dark skinned you are. You come with your talent. You come with the gift God gave you, and let us make you a star. Let the world see who you are. See, that's why social media does so well. People can't understand why social media does so well, because people want to see people that look like them. They want to see people that they can identify with. That's why you get on TikTok and have millions of followers and you just some regular degler, because they want people that they can identify with. Well, they don't want the Hollywood image. Oh, they just, you know what I mean? They want the realness. And so that's what we're giving them. We're giving them the true, authentic realness. They're going to have a platform to be discovered, even if they made the top 30. Because it was like hundreds of thousands of people came, well, not thousands, maybe a little over 1,000 that came out to audition. The lines was down the road. And so we had to narrow all those people down to the top 30. And then the top 30 down to the top 12. The top 12 is the ones that are going to be on the show and going every week for the competition. So they look like, if you make the top 30, you're going to be able to be found, because we literally gave them the IG tags so that you can find them on IG. Because even if they want our top 12, they may be yours. A director, producer from some of them. Hey, I was looking for someone for this part. I was looking for someone who could do this. Oh man, she looks the perfect bill. But guess what? You ain't got to come to me. I'm not no gatekeeper. Literally go find her on her Instagram and tag her and ask her if she can come audition for that show. So we're literally changing the way auditions are going to be held. Like they still, I'm sure, will have traditional auditions around. But if you come up from next up, knowing that you had the industry experts to greenlight you, we're creating the next stars of America. So, yeah.
I love that. I love that. And when did you said that the season starts?
So the tricky part is we do have several licenses. However, we're still in distribution talks with some major streamings. Okay. So because of the talks as far as the exclusivity, we're supposed to be out August 2025, which will be a soft launch. But for the sake of promotions, the sake of that initial rush, we're kind of holding because of where we believe we're getting ready to land, which I can't say out loud on the platform. But we are in works with a very, very, very large network to push the show out. So because of that, August 2025, it will be a soft launch with one of the smaller licenses that we have.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Love that.
Yeah, but as soon as we have the clearance and we know that we landed what I believe we have landed, then you definitely are going to know. I'm definitely will reach out to you guys personally, and the promotions will be everywhere. So when we promoted for the auditions, we were all over VH1, Lifetime, Discover. We had like 10 billboards throughout Atlanta. We were on the radio everywhere. Like we really pushed. We had a guerrilla marketing team that hit the ground. And so we really wanted to expand nationwide because you think of American Idol, they come from all over the nation, you know? That's what we really, but we hopefully for season 2, that's what it'll look like. They'll come from California, Texas, they'll come from New York, wherever.
Hey.
So, yeah.
Well, you know, many blessings to y'all and everything that you
Thank
do.
you.
That's so beautiful and so wonderful.
Thank you.
And I know y'all went viral. So that's something that we also shared in common for our show. We both of us went viral. So we right there on the cusp. So, you know, many blessings to you and your team.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I receive them. I receive it. I receive it in Jesus' name. I receive it. Thank you.
Yes. And it's really dope that you put in this different way, this different form of getting actors seen, because a lot of people in the acting field, like, now I don't know about y'all, but I run across a lot of people that feel like, oh, you're an actor, you can do that, that's nothing. But when you are in front of this group of people and you're trying to audition and you're trying to stand out, you know, especially with Cole Reese, you really go in, you don't know nothing that's going on. You just there with your talent. And you're just, waiting to receive this script, and on the spot you have to like be this other person. It's different. And a lot of people see what we do and think, oh, I could do that. That's nothing, But it's different when you get in front of that group.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And that's the problem. Everybody think they can be an actor. That's why you got chefs on TV trying to act and dancers on TV trying to act, because everybody think they can be an actor, but it is a true art. It is a true art, acting and being believable. And so that's, I think, like with our audition process, I think the simplest thing that they had was the preliminary auditions, and that was going before the screening panel, and then they had to go through the preliminary judges before they were able to come on set with me and the industry experts. Like more than half of them didn't even make it through to get to where we were. I think only like maybe like 200 or 300 made it through to get to where John and I and Tia and Terrence were. And I didn't make mention, and I will make mention of this. I do want to make mention of this. In season 1, part 1, you'll see that we had Michael Ray Davis, who is he's a well-known author, writing books on acting in the world of acting and film. He's been in movies all over, from Tyler Perry to Chuck Norris, and he's been around for a very long time. We pay homage to him because he passed away during filming. So that was really interesting for us. So we were able to finish the audition process. But yeah, he passed away unexpectedly. And so that is how Ray Dyer came into play. Ray Dyer from 107.5 with Ryan Cameron Show and also Big Ray Show. He came in as a filler. We brought him in as a filler to take Michael Ray Davis's spot. So we want to say rest in peace to Michael Ray Davis. And yeah, so you may see him like on the poster. Oh, can y'all see that?
We see him.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that poster.
Yeah, that's him on the poster. So, but you don't see him anywhere else because, you see him on season 1, part 1, but most of the advertisement you see Ray, because we just went ahead and tried to smooth that over as seamlessly as possible, because it kind of sucks because he was slightly my mentor, and so he helped me a lot. So so I just want to make sure I mentioned that.
No, we do want to say rest in peace from the Just Acting Up show. We're happy that you was able to find somebody that was able to come in and fill that part. And it seems like, he came in and did a really good job. The person that you had to come in to fill, that's a blessing as well. Because sometimes when tragedy hits, you kind of be like, dang, what we do now? Especially when you start out with this group, you're like, this is the group. You work hard to get that group together.
That's right.
Of what
took over a year. On the selection, but it's okay. To God be the glory for all things, and nothing happens to us. Everything happens for us, and maybe it was always supposed to be Ray Dyer. So that's what we just hope and believe, and we just go forward. So either way it goes, the torch will be passed. The show will go on. and we will, continue to make history for America. And he'll be cheering us on. I know he's cheering us on. So, like he used to like to say, they didn't suck. He said, well, they didn't suck. But, he was so hard. He would have absolutely been the Simon Cowell of the group because he was, oh my God. I used to have to be like, oh, stop rolling. You cannot say that. Like, I would have he didn't care. It came out. Like, it was bad, too. He did not play no games.
He was like,
Nah,
he like, Audette, they need to know.
Yeah. He didn't play any games. So
just tell us where we can follow you at Audette.
Oh, okay. So the show is Actors Got Next Up TV, and it's kind of like a oxymoron because with me being education, it should be actors have next up. It's Actors Got. I would correct my student. They were like, does she got? So yeah, it's kind of one of those things like an oxymoron. So it's Actors Got Next Up. So who got next up? Actors Got Next Up. And that's Instagram. Same thing with Facebook, Actors Got Next Up, TikTok, Actors Got Next Up. And then you can follow me if you want to follow me, official Audette official _ Audette Player. Yep.
Beautiful. Now, before we go ahead and close out, can you share with the audience a gem or advice that can help them in the industry or just in life in general?
If I've already said the idiom with the with nothing is impossible. But I just would, if I had to leave somebody with something and something that I would want connected to what I would just say, treat people the way you want to be treated. And it matters how you treat people. It matters. It matters.
Yes,
it matters how you treat people. And so you just treat people the way you want to be treated. And that's it. To walk in love. That's the only gem I can leave with you. If somebody asks me, that's what I tell them. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's what I do. Yeah. I treat people exactly how I want to be treated. So
I understand, Miss Player, because sometimes in this industry, you go to certain events or auditions and different sets and stuff, and you do run across some people who just have forgotten how it feel like to be a starting out human. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Just starting out, they're like, oh, the peasants are over there.
Well, I don't know. I feel like, me personally, I feel like I've experienced that my whole life, where I was overlooked, considered the underdog, my entire life. So I think it bred me to be more of an overcomer. It made me, how I say nothing happens to you, everything happens for you. It made me kinder. It made me have more grace. It made me fight for justice for, the kid that's being bullied in the corner to the person that's not heard by their peers, or so it just I think it made my heart bigger. It's always been my life. They've always overlooked me. They always underestimated me, always. So I welcome it as a challenge, and everything that they've always underestimated me for, it literally lit the fire. You know how they say, you lit the fire that burnt lit the match that burnt the fire, set the fire that burnt me. That's how it is. They've always overlooked me. They always underestimated me, and every single time they did, I stepped on that platter. I stepped on that platform and rose to the occasion. So same thing as this show, they underestimated it. They told me I couldn't do it. I went to so many Hollywood people who they said, oh, that can't be done. Oh, you can't do that. No. And CBS and this and that and third. That was the very first main interview I had was CBS, who told me I couldn't do it. So, underestimate me. You tell me I can't do it, and you're going to light that fire that's going to make me step up on that platform and show you that it can be done, because I'm from Atlanta. And they taught me better from a young age that if you say I can't do it, that means go. Do it. They said you can't do it. That's green light. You can't do it. Oh, green light, go. He said you can't do it.
I like that. I do.
That's how they taught us. Tell me I can't do it, and I'm going to show you that I can do it. Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Give me goosebumps over here.
Set you free. like Rihanna say, but first it's gonna tick you off. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes, indeed, man.
I'm fucking that. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
fucking that.
Well,
absolutely.
well,
No, seriously. You've
ladies,
been a very big blessing on our show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having me. Thank you for
Thank you for
having me. I'm
coming.
very excited. I'm excited to share this with my viewers too, and then we're gonna set this thing up too. This is gonna go viral too because we're calling all actors from across the nation and across the globe. So if they want to travel on over here. Get your passport if you can. Come
please,
on.
please get the passport.
You
Oh
know,
my
come
God.
on over. So it's from across the nation to across the globe. And we thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much,
Thank
ladies
you
Did
and
for
I
coming.
shout out my team?
did you go ahead and shout out your
I
team?
mean,
Can
you
I shout
told
out
us
my
about
team?
the
I'm sitting here
team.
talking this whole time. I have such a phenomenal team. I want to just stop first and just say that I could not have done anything concerning this show with the planning, the organization, the structure of the show without my team. They matter. They matter so much to me. From my home team, De La Fay, they helped me from day one to get everything together, from the logo to the scripts to the writing to the planning for the auditions to the ordering of the numbers and the cones and the backdrops, everything that to make this thing go. For my husband, who's like the co-founder, is also executive producer, Ricky Player, he stands there with me. He helps me along the way, every step of the way. Cinema Styles, who we partner with, I mean, they're amazing. He's a genius with the editing, and he made our show look like the $1 billion that it's worth. He is amazing. Him and his team with Selena. I just want to shout out the judges, the industry experts who helped me, Jonna, Terrence, Tia, and Ray, and rest in peace, Michael Ray. My entire team, the entire staff. I just want to just say I appreciate them, and I just want to make sure that they're known. And I hope I didn't leave anybody out. I'm not thinking I left anybody out. Shout out to my mom and my daddy, just in case.
Yes.
Just in case, you know how to cover that. Just you didn't say my name. So definitely thank you guys. I appreciate you for having me on.
Appreciate you
Thank you.
too.
Yeah, appreciate you for coming.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The doctor, Audette Player. Thank you again.
Thank you. Call me Audette.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, Audette. Just Audette. Don't call me doctor.
Yeah, just Audette. Just
I
call me
know.
Audette.
Clap it in, clap it in. We are done with this show. Man, yeah. Oh man, appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Great work
Mortal
today.
Kombat. Put him
Yeah.
on Mortal Kombat, please.
He was like the dude on Spider-Man. It wasn't working. Cat, 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 cat. Hell wrong with this? I got to go.
Oh man. Oh man. Now I gotta go check some Coldplay for real. I gotta
The
jam
heat
Coldplay.
is on.
We're gonna listen to Coldplay a little bit differently. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Audette Player for Dr. Audette Player. I know she said just call her Audette. So, but yeah, you know I'm silly Audette. But thank you for coming through and spending time with us on the show. Shout out to Chris as well. Thank you, brother. We know you take care of family business. So we'll see you next time. Mike and Tashay, do y'all have anything before we go?
Yeah, shout out to Atlanta and Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make our marks in Atlanta and Chicago really soon. Like it's gonna be big. We're gonna be known in Atlanta and Chicago. I'm speaking it because that's what's gonna happen. But shout out to Atlanta. There's so many great actors and actresses and just people in the industry in Atlanta and Chicago for welcoming us this September. They're gonna be welcoming us the Just Acting Up show with the summit. So I do want to shout out those two cities.
Yeah, make
We're
sure
gonna
you.
be visiting.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure y'all get y'all
Just shout
tickets.
out to everybody.
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 Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. Thank you for watching us as we went to Comic Palooza as well. That was a blast as well too. So yeah, man. And like Tashay said, get those tickets for Actors Power Empowerment Summit. Take place in Chicago, September 5th, 6th, and 7th. And we'll see you all there. And yeah, that's the show, man. Yeah. Be blessed to see you. Peace and love.
Soul Train.